Alright, so this thing quit on me. I'm not sure what the problem is. It could be the fuel pump, could be the carb, I have no idea. But it went on like a 50-kilometer ride and everything was fine. And all of a sudden it just bogged right down. I could keep it running. I wanted to get to like the next intersection, so kept it running probably for like a kilometer or two. And then it just, as soon as I stopped, I got off the throttle, it just died. And I spent the next 2 hours or so trying to get it going, drying the plugs with the lighter, whatever, putting them in, pouring some gas down the cylinder, all the easy stuff. And then it wouldn't go, and then took the pulse line off, cranked it over, and it was just spraying gas right out of the pulse line inlet on the motor. So I don't know if like something's clogged in a carb, just letting way too much fuel go through. I don't know if the pulse line, like if the diaphragm broke in the fuel pump and it's just taking fuel from the pulse line. No idea. Anyway, ended up having to leave it, trailer it back, everything else. So quite the ordeal, but gonna dig into it. And honestly, the fuel pump's right under the carbs, so I'm probably just gonna start by taking the carbs off, have some room, take them apart, clean them. I haven't had them apart yet since I bought it, so it's not gonna hurt. I'd like to just put eyes on everything, see how it's all looking. So there's your air box. So she's not spitting back through the curve, like she looks clean in there. Oh, another thing I was considering while I was there is maybe it's the primer. So I got that pinched off, zip tied, so it wasn't pulling any fuel through the primer and it still wouldn't run. So until this happened, it did run great. Always something with this thing. Get these off, because we're gonna put these curves right on the bench. It was really my second ride. Like I hadn't really used this other than around the yard and that type of thing, but I will say right before she started acting up, yeah, that all looks normal. A little bit of crap at the end of the needle, but honestly, it's not that bad. So right before this happened, I just put her right to the bar for probably, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds. You know, got her up to a solid 80 mile an hour type. Not to lie, probably 60 miles an hour. You know, for an extended period of time. So I might have sucked something in through the tank, or I have no idea. Thing did a lot of sitting before I bought it. Like it's in really good shape, but that's not because it was used. It's because it was sitting there. I wonder if I should label these. I'll just leave them. The far one is the far one. We'll bring these over onto the bench and dig into them. That was probably the longest ride I did of the year, and I was like, oh, I'll take the newer one, the one that's in good shape, and we'll make her back. Well, left at 7:30, ate supper, left, got back in town on the my buddy's snowmobile at 2, then had to load the trailer and the truck, go pick mine back up, so never got to bed till close to 4. It was definitely interesting, to say the least. I'll take all these lines off. The most work I've done to a snowmobile all year, and snow is melting. Doing this just in time for the snow to melt. She's leaking. She's wet. Like, you know what I mean? She's soaked. But we'll get her all cleaned up here. When I bought this, Buddy told me something, but I didn't listen. But he said something about the jetting, or I don't know. Like I said, I was in buy a snowmobile mode. I wasn't in history lesson mode. So I wasn't really paying attention like I should have been. Now this one's significantly, like, there's fuel pouring everywhere right now. I don't know. We might have our issue here. Okay. Don't mind the mess. I wasn't expecting company today. Hey, see what we got here. So, I'll be honest with you, looking good. Get out of this one. Okay, lots of fuel in this one too. I'll be honest with you. These don't look like the problem. Like, these look nice. Alright, so I got the carbs cleaned up. And I didn't see anything wrong with them. So, took the fuel pump apart, took the carbs apart. Fuel pump seems fine, but you never know. And then, same with the carbs. They looked perfectly fine as well. So basically, I'm assuming I fixed something even though I didn't fix anything, and then it's going to work now. All fine to the fuel pump. There's no fuel in it, so I kind of got rid of my theory that it was the diaphragm and it was pulling fuel in the crank through there. Maybe it just float was stuck and one of the carbs just kept filling up. I have no idea, but we're just gonna try things here. Got all that. What else do we gotta hook up? Nothing? I'll throw the airbox on because it takes 2 seconds and why not? There's so much gas in that. What happens here, people? Oops. And this is with the fuel off. Carbs are completely empty right now. I don't get it. Like, look at this. We got rain in the forecast. I'm trying to get you to see in there, but I don't think you'll be able to. You can see the fuel pumping out of that fuel pump down there, out of that little hole. A little hard to breathe in here. Good.